Where's my...
Yo, what is up and welcome back. It's DMT. We got the founders with us today. We're going with my boy Devan, my boy Jared. What's up, guys?
What's happening?
Yo, how do you like the founders? Do you think we need a new name? I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I guess I was thinking like how JRE always talks about Red Band and Duncan Trussell, and they're like the founding helpers or whatever of the JRE podcast. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of like Devan and Jared.
the brain children.
So what you guys been up to? Yeah, we haven't did a podcast in a while.
I just been working. I got sick like 2 weeks ago, so
yeah, you sound pretty stuffy.
No, I'm a little stuffy still from it, but like a week and a half ago, I was like, I was kind of concerned I had COVID, but
you probably do got that COVID.
Yeah.
Where's my mask?
I already had it.
Yo, that's what I was thinking too, cause like honestly, no lie, last like February or like January, everybody in my house got sick. We were all dying. And it was before COVID, though. So whenever before COVID.
Yeah. I got hit like hella hard.
Yeah. And we were all sick. Heather was coughing for months. And she's like, yo, I just been coughing. I can't get rid of this cough. And, yeah. And then COVID happened and we just forgot about it. And then I was listening to probably AJ. And they were talking about how it's been here already. And like it's already been here. So everyone needs to relax.
Yeah, I same exact thing. Same scenario. I felt ill last year. So far right now, feeling great.
Yeah, it's crazy because like last year I didn't get sick at all. Like all of 2019 I didn't get sick. It was like right before 2019 I got sick, and then I was telling everyone at work like, oh yeah, dude, I didn't get sick at all last year, and then it just hit me. And like a whole year's worth of sickness like hit me.
Yeah, I don't want to be that guy, but I forgot what I was going to say, so never mind. I'm that guy.
Well, you are that guy. I don't want to be that guy, but I totally just forgot what I was going to say. So...
That's the guy.
Damn. I'm getting old,
it's the greatest segue. Love it.
Have you guys ever heard that thing that says, like you guys know when you like walk into a room and you completely forget what you're doing?
You mean being high or being old? Like, what the fuck did I come in here for?
You've been doing it so long, you don't know if it's because of that. But, like, I guess there's a thing that says, I can't remember where I heard this, but like when you walk through a doorway, it's like it does something in your brain that's like one of the contributing factors. You like forgetting stuff when you walk into a different room, like you have an intent on doing something. And like, I guess something about going through a doorway is like a portal for your brain.
Never heard that. I think you're making that up, Dev.
I don't think so. Might have had a dream about it, might not.
Oh man, did we talk about Tenet? We haven't streamed in like the three of us anyway.
The movie Tenet?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I've been meaning to watch it, but I just haven't got around to it. Is it on HBO Max?
Probably. I kind of want to get that because I want to see the new Justice League, honestly.
Oh, that Snyder cut?
Mm-hmm. Is it out yet? When's it coming out?
I don't know. I know it's coming to HBO Max though, so.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I kind of want to get it.
There's also some Denzel Washington movie that's on Netflix. I just recently watched The Equalizer, and I was like, man, why didn't I watch this when it came out?
There's like a new one on CBS or something coming out. You're talking.
Maybe that's what it was. Denzel Washington, yeah.
But anyway, just a quick sidebar about Tenet. There's this thing called, let's see if I can spell it. It's called the Seder Square.
I think I heard of that.
Seder Square. Okay, so it's like some old. Let's see if I can get a date for you guys. It's pretty old, but it's this square. Can you kind of make it out on the screen?
Yeah.
So if you see in the very middle, it says Tenet.
I did. That's where I heard about this. Was somebody talk? I think maybe what you're about to talk about is what I heard, but I don't remember any of it, so blow my
Yeah.
mind.
So the main protagonist of the movie is called Satyr. So if you look at this square for a second, like any angle, any direction you go, it spells like what it's supposed to spell. And like the opening scene, they're in an opera, and Arepo. Who is Arepo? There was somebody in the movie called Arepo. Anyway, it's supposed to be the Seder Square is like all about magic, and I just love how everything always relates to either old religion, magic, or I talk to my kids about this all the time because
Oh,
like
yo, it says like the same words but different ways.
Yeah,
yeah,
they're a bunch of tenants of palindrome, so it's
that's
forward
the
and back.
word. Yeah,
That's
that's
the
the word.
cross. Ten is the that's wild.
And look at
Yeah.
opera, Arepo, Seder, Rotas. Rotas was something else too, but you should watch the movie. It's pretty dope. Like my oldest is 9. I put it on and she watched the whole thing. We watched it twice, and she's 9 years old. She was like, "This movie's dope." So like,
You want to hear something creepy? I had a dream about going forward and backward in time in a box.
in a Seder
Like,
Square.
Just no, in a black box.
Mhm.
I had to create it. Like, I don't know, 6 months
Created
ago. Yeah, I created it in my dream because I was trying to trick reality. So as long as it didn't know I was inside or outside or inside the box, I could transmit through time into another box. But I had to stay in the box. Both time frames, I could just come out of the box and reality wouldn't know which version of me it was.
I had a gentleman come up to me at the gas station the other day. It was like the craziest thing. He was like, "Hey," well, I get out. Saying gentleman makes him seem like some businessman. It was some guy.
It was a homeless guy. He was
Maybe
yeah.
he didn't leave in a car, but he came up to
He
me
had a butler.
when I walked into the gas station. Like I was already getting weird vibes because the guy like looking at me hard. Like I bleached my dreads now, so I have like a big ball of blonde dreads on top of my head. And he's like giving me hard looks, and I'm like, oh man, is this guy gonna give me a fucking hard? Is this gonna be a thing? And he like, I get to the register, and there's like 2 of them, but they're pretty far apart, and he like leans into the register, like almost facing against the plexiglass to like look at me. So he's like turning his head, leaning against the plexiglass, looking to the right, and he's like giving me even more hard looks. I'm like, what's going on, man? And I turn around to leave, and he gets up right up behind me. He's like, "Hey, man, is that your real hair?" And I was like, "Yes." He's like, how'd you get it like that? I was like, "I just bleached it." He's like, "No way, that's real." And I was like, "Yep, it's like if you just look, it's real, man." And he's like, well, then like we go out the door, and he's like, "Well, anyways, man, I'm pretty sure that you were in one of my dreams the other night." And I was like, "What?" And I'm like, yeah. He's like, "Yeah, man, like I don't know. There's like people with really like energetic hair, and like you were one of them." And I was like, that's crazy, man."
Wow.
It was like he just went on about it. I was like, okay, dude. I was just after he told me I was in his dream, I was like, all right, maybe he's unstable and just be really nice. I'm at the car, just need to get in. I'll just talk to him, and yeah, that was like one of the weirdest things that ever happened to me. I was like, all right, dude.
That's when you just walk to someone else's car so he doesn't get your license plate.
Right, I should have done that. Just got in and be like, hey.
You just walk around the back of the gas station, just wait for him to leave. Yo, I was doing
If
my
I start walking, he probably would have followed me.
It's true. And what if you walked to his car? Man, that would have been weird.
He's like, oh, you're about to come back too? He's
I
like,
gotta
what?
take a chance and pick a car.
Everyone's so crazy right now. I was doing my job today, obviously, and I was in one of the colleges, and I was looking for this guy because the room that I was supposed to deliver to was locked, and so like I kind of had my cart in the way because I was moving a liquid nitrogen. It's a big ass hallway, and there's nobody in the school. It's so crazy because it's million. How many? I don't know how much money these schools have in them, but there's nobody there. And this like professor comes around this corner, and he's like giving me this crazy look and like bobbing and weaving, and I'm like, "What's up?" And he's like, "Nothing. I just need to go that way." And I was like, "Right, that way? Like just walk around." And he made like this huge detour around me to go down this hallway, and I'm like, Yo, people are so scared right now. Like people are losing it. But anyway, sidestepping.
I got the mask on. I'm fine.
Yeah, if you
Helping the
have a mask
people.
on, I have a mask on. We're supposed to be
I had an
protected.
old lady freak out on me last year at Walmart because like I guess I got too close to her or something in line. I was like, oh shit. So like ever since then, like I keep my distance from people because you never know who's gonna freak out. You just never know.
Yep.
Yeah, when you say you're too close, I just think of Dylan. You're too close, man.
You're too close. You're too close.
Dylan. Who's the 5 greatest rappers of all time?
Oh man.
Yo, but you were talking about your blonde hair, so let's do a little sidestep. What we are here for tonight is pop culture. So you gonna get after you got your hair bleached, you got the dread, you're gonna put a diamond in your forehead?
Yeah. What I mean, I just gotta put that thing on layaway like he did or something, whatever. Because like just like I was thinking about it, like I don't know how he's afforded this because like me and my wife were talking about it this morning or last night, and his like I was like, what's his net worth? And I guess his net worth's only $17 million.
Yeah.
So like, how do you have a 24? Like, it hasn't been paid for in full, obviously, at this point.
Well,
how do you put a diamond that like you don't even own in your head?
Jared, do you know what we're talking about or not?
Absolutely not.
so there's
a picture.
I am. There's this little there's this rapper. His name is Little Uzi Vert, and supposedly he had a $24 million diamond implanted in his head, kind of like Vision. I don't know if you can see it on the screen.
Like exact orientation.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, but nobody believes that it's actually a $24 million diamond. Like, I don't, maybe. I guess.
I mean, it looks pretty big.
Yeah.
And I mean, if that's real diamond, that's monstrous.
Yeah, and they would have to cut your forehead, then shave like a little indent.
That's not even a real flex. If I was as rich as like these people say they are, I would just get that shit surgically implant like in my bone. Fuck it. Like,
that's what they said he did, though.
It's like set in his bone.
Yeah, they said he had it surgically implanted into his head, embedded.
I thought it was just like a piercing kind of where it's just kind of like they got some meat and it's kind of like sitting in the meat. I'm talking like I was like, yo, put me out, cut the skin off my face, just set that bitch in my skull, like. Cut whatever you gotta cut. Get a jeweler in here to cut the bone.
Get a jeweler. Yeah, that's who I'm gonna go to for surgery. Well, I mean, I guess you go to piercing places to get a piercing. Like, hey man, what do you do for work? Like, I sell jewelry. Cut me open, bro.
What do you do when you want to take that out? You just got a big ass ugly scar on your forehead.
Yeah,
or you just gotta wear that forever and hope you stay rich and doing what you're doing because there's no life for you in the maybe there is, like, I don't know. I can't say there's no life for you in the business world because after like if you have the money you can do whatever. You don't even have to be like a businessman. You can just be the money man.
What if he was down on his luck and he's like, you know what? I need to sell this thing.
Yo, remember how many rappers getting jacked for their jewelry? Who's gonna be the dude who rips that out of his fucking head?
If it's in bone, how could they? They need like a.
I don't know if you've ever been to Atlanta, but they'll figure it out.
That's true. That's true.
Getting punched. Can you get like? What if you get punched there, dude? Because like, isn't diamond harder than bone?
Yeah, diamond's the hardest. Like it's like diamond and graphite.
So it's just gonna like punch through your skull. It's already if it's set in his skull, that's already been compromised.
Shit.
Yeah.
What's weird is I'm looking at a bunch of shots and they're so different. Each one is so different.
Oh, every picture?
Yeah, some of them look like
humongous. It's very new. Well, oh, you mean the diamond itself? I was gonna say like the thing's very new. So like a lot of pictures, it's like swollen up, like his face is swollen because of it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, to each their own. That's so his diamond on his forehead is worth more than his net worth.
Apparently, that's what he said. I don't know how he didn't look that up before he tweeted that out
making
or whatever.
payments on it. They're like coming to take it. They're
That's
like,
what
hey,
I'm
you stop
saying.
making
Like,
payments. Like, we're gonna need
please
you to
don't
come
rob
down.
me. I'm still paying for this.
Jeez, that's
Debo, no.
I don't know. The flex is real, but it's not. It just seems corny, I guess, to me. But I'm
Yeah,
like
for
old.
real.
I'm old and poor, so what the fuck do I know?
What if there's a weird clause about if it's a part of your body, they can't take it back?
Bro, I wanna wrap in a flex and get like a robot arm. Like be like, no, I got my arm removed. Like this shit can pick up like a car, dude. Like
Mm.
we're in there. Like some like practical flexes.
You be the what's the Winter Soldier?
Yeah. Or even like I was just thinking of like cyberpunk stuff. I just got cyberpunk stuff on the brain sometimes, but like in
You
that game, you get your arms chopped off and get what's called gorilla arms. Like I would, bro, if that was like a practical thing that they're saying we're doing, like, I don't need from the elbow down, right? I can just get these gorilla arms installed.
so you can gorilla fuck bitches. Nah, I'm kidding. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. Oh, you still playing? You still playing Cyberpunk though?
No, I put that down. I'm waiting until there's DLC and maybe even potentially until the next gen patch because like what I'm playing now is just the Xbox. The last gen version just played really well. But I've been playing Call of Duty and
I never see you on. I be on there. Which Call of Duty you playing?
Black Ops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm addicted to Prop Hunt, bro. Have you ever played Prop Hunt?
Yeah, you turn into random stuff and.
Oh, it's so fun, man. Except for when people like just cheese the game and like clip into the walls and stuff, and it's like, come on, dude, find a good spot. I'll even chase you around the map, but like, don't break the game.
That's the best thing about games is that there's so many cheaters. They can't just play the game. Everyone's got to cheat.
It's sad when you think about it. Like if everyone just like, I don't mind losing in Call of Duty, like that Warzone shit. I don't mind losing, but like when I lose to a cheater, it's like, come on, dude. There's like 150 of us. We're just trying to have a good time here. Try to shoot some guns, maybe shoot each other. Maybe we'll see each other in the end. But
speaking of cheating, I got banned from FIFA for life.
You play FIFA?
No, I never touched it in my life, but my account.
I'm like, damn, you play FIFA? I didn't even know that. When did you?
Oh,
so,
it's like my email. I get an email from EA, and it's like you're banned. I'm like, what? I don't know it. I've never played it.
You should check your accounts, dude. You should check your accounts.
Yeah, I changed the password and all that, but it was weird, and they're still saying I'm banned.
Did you email him back and like, bro, I don't even own the game, like?
Yeah. Yep. I went to their like claims thing. I'm like,
I don't care, dude.
Like, I don't really care about playing this game, but like,
they just want money.
It wasn't me.
Yeah.
So weird.
That's
who's hacking into people's emails and playing FIFA?
They're just getting your email, and I don't know how they did.
Like, why don't they just create a fake one? They got to use an existing. It's weird. I don't know.
Well,
maybe to see if you had. They're probably checking to see if you had any like any stuff on your account. If you were typically logically what I think would happen is like somebody would hack in, get on your EA account, see if you're actively playing the game. If you spent money on it, they'd be like, okay, let's stay here, see what we can get, and then they'd get your like card information. But you don't play the game, so that's why it was like they're like maybe they did something to get you banned, not even play the game, but like something with your account on EA.
Do you have any EA games?
I think I have one, that Star Wars one.
That Battlefront, right?
Yeah, is that EA?
Yeah.
Then I have two. It's the
the Jedi one.
The Jedi one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I got that. I like that game.
I actually was playing that today.
It's awesome. Yep. It's incredible.
I'm cheap and I just don't have any time to invest in video games because my children, like, it's amazing that I actually get to do these podcasts because, like, usually they're just like, what's up, dude? What are you doing? And I'm just like, huh? Like, even...
Are your kids in the games?
Not really. I mean, they have a Switch, but they don't really use it. They want to play Call of Duty, so I was going to buy them an Xbox because they want to play Warzone with me, but you,
Mine are trying to get in that, but like some of it's just
bro, you
like
can't.
when you explode.
Yeah.
Have you ever exploded in that game where like get stuck by a grenade and your body just goes?
Can't you change it though? I think you can call
Oh
most of the
yeah, you
Call of
can. I
Duties off.
forgot. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's crazy how you can't find anything right now. Like no graphics cards, no consoles. Even trying to buy like an old Xbox One is still like $400.
Yeah, you should have hit me up a couple months ago. I just got I guess I got rid of my old Xbox One a couple months ago, but my buddy who he gave it to my buddy who I gave it to his buddy, and I guess they said the disk drive was broken, so I gave him like a 2 terabyte hard drive too.
Yeah, look at
I
this.
would have gave that to you.
Look at this digital Microsoft Xbox One S. Is this nope, this is a bundle. Sold out. Like you just it's I don't know what's going on right now, but you can't get anything. Xbox. Where the hell is it? Obviously, you can't get the Series X or whatever the new one's called.
Yeah, not even like I get. Don't I mean? Are you trying to buy brand new? Go to GameStop, dude. Get a used Xbox, like even like the first model or a One S. I bet you can find one used at GameStop for $150. I bet.
Nah,
And with all that stock they got, all that in like fucking investment money they got right now, they're like, yo, fuck it.
I'm telling you, I looked. I couldn't find anything. Let's see. We
That's
got a
crazy.
black Xbox One X, 369, pre-owned 279. Let's
You
see what
looking the right way. Go to consoles, filter used. Don't look on main pages. That's what they're trying to sell you the bundles and shit. They're like, here, spend.
ship to
Add this to your
home.
car.
Ship to home, out of stock. This is for a 1 terabyte white.
Is that brand new though?
No, I think it was used. Ship to home, out of stock, free store pickup. Okay. Let's see. Add the cart. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, like you can't even add it to cart. It's just.
It's sad.
Oh,
Everyone's just buying up.
refurbished. I can get refurbished. I just can't get pre-owned, I guess.
I guess that's the same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't just take a game console and just like flip it. They refurbish it and shit like that. Put it in a fucking GameStop box.
Yeah, I just think I don't know what's going on, but I just think it's wild how it's so hard to find anything right now. And I understand
Maybe.
COVID, but like, just I've never my whole entire life. There's
On
been a
like
time,
Amazon, you can't find like a regular.
dude. It's probably marked up like crazy.
Oh yeah, Amazon's crazy, yo. In my opinion, Amazon's the fucking AmericanWish.com. You could just anything you search on there, it's so they're like it's like a lie, bro.
Ooh, I
Everyone
can get
takes
it.
pictures nowadays.
I can get a new used Xbox Series S for $450.
That's not bad.
I'm not. Yo, you're crazy. Especially for kids.
Come on, bro.
Hell no.
My kids use my Xbox, but they know not to go near that fucking thing.
Oh, there's an
Like,
Xbox One S 1 terabyte console previous generation for $434. Or
you
I can
turn
get
it on with a controller.
yeah, it's crazy, man. I don't know.
That
Anyway,
sounds horrible.
ooh, you can get an original Xbox One S terabyte 4K Blu-ray DVD reader, 2 wireless controllers for $629.
No.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's.
What are they thinking?
Yeah, I don't
They
know.
just haven't taken down a lot of their stock. That's what it is. They're like, hey, we'll leave it there if someone buys it. Great.
So when do you? I don't know. I stopped thinking about it because I was like telling the kids I was like maybe I'll just buy a laptop or something like a pretty decent like AMD Ryzen laptop.
Get your kids into Halo, man. A nice floaty shooter. Call of Duty is pretty like they're gonna get dunked on by there's always sweaty people in Call of Duty, but like Halo's a floaty shooter. I feel like that's where I really learned first person shooters is on Halo. Halo 1 and 2.
I tried to play. I downloaded Halo because I own it, obviously. Reach in on Steam. I downloaded it the other day. I jumped into a match and I was like, "This is terrible," and I uninstalled it immediately. And I went right back to Call of Duty Warzone.
Oh man, you lost that nostalgia for Halo?
I just didn't
Not
like
me.
it. So when's the last time you played it?
A while ago. I played a little on Halo 5, but I'm totally gonna get a box just for Halo for sure.
Dude, Master Chief Collection's the best.
I'll probably get the next gen PlayStation first, and then at the end of the year when Halo comes out, I'll get it.
Yeah.
Get the box.
If they
I
ever
keep
start,
saying it. I'm gonna be upset when that Halo like Master Chief Xbox Series X edition comes out and everyone's just buying them up because no one's scalping them anymore.
yeah.
My wife's like, no.
When is
Yeah,
Does it have any updates on the was it Halo 6 now?
Infinite.
Halo Infinite. Yeah.
Sometime later this year. So that's what I was saying. Like later on this year when that comes out with along with the game, and they're like, here's the double whammy shit kicker edition.
Yep. The worst thing is, in 2 years, they're gonna come out with the version upgraded of the upgrades, like next version, new version. It's like,
Yeah, but then I can
pro
flip
version.
mine.
It's like son of a.
Yeah,
I'm just banking on there being some like cool defect with the first run of consoles or whatever. I can just flip this for like double the price and get the slim, just as powerful one. I mean, I don't not like the design of this. It's real like once you get it, it's really not big as people make it out to be. You see all the memes about the refrigerator, but it's like if you took an Xbox and just fold that bitch in half and made a rectangle out of it, like a perfect rectangular prism.
I can't even mention buying an Xbox to my girl because in the 10 years we've been married or whatever, I've had so many Xboxes. She's like, "You're gonna buy another one?"
I had to like beg. I was like, babe, I've never had like a console at release, and I couldn't get the pre-orders. And like, I think we got it within like 2 weeks of it being out. I think because I had it in November.
Where'd you get it from?
We got it from Walmart, dude. I didn't tell you guys about this. We had 4 laptops, 3 phones, and we had a drop time. We knew it was going to be at 9 o'clock on Walmart. So at 9 o'clock, me and my wife and her little brother were just sitting there hitting F5, refreshing, and like we already had all the payment info in there. And my wife ended up getting it on her phone on the first try while I was doing like 3 computers in my phone. And she was like, I got it. And then I'm like, oh, like, I was like, no shit. Like, she's like, yeah, I got it. And then she shows me her cart and she had put something else in there because she was saying you had to have something else in there for it to like do something. And like, I didn't see the Xbox. All I saw was like makeup brushes or something. I'm like, if you get I was like, what the fuck? And she scrolled down and I was like, okay, we got it.
Damn. How mad would you be if you like had like 4 and the payment just went through and like wiped out?
I mean, I had it, so I wouldn't have cared. I could have just, I could have been a scalper.
Yep. I tried so many times.
That was something I was worried about. Well, actually,
no way. No good for me.
After we got the first one, we actually were like, fuck it, let's see if we can get another one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know. I'll get into it later. I mean,
it's cool. It's not, if you got a decent PC or if you're only playing on like the base version of last gen, it's not the craziest upgrade. Like you get like solid 4K 60 on a lot of games, like all games that are getting patched for it. But if you're going from like a base model to the next gen, it's going to be a leap. Like the speed, like the loading speeds is like the craziest thing, dude. I can't go back. Like I play my Switch sometimes and I get annoyed at that. I love my Switch, but like having like virtually no loading times. There's like no loading times. It's less than or longer than 10 seconds. I don't think I've had one that's been 10 seconds for it. Like loading into like when you first load into like a big open world game, it's just like and you're in.
It's crazy watching Call of Duty clips and you can tell by the clip like what they're playing on. And PC always looks the best, but like the Xbox and the PlayStation is by far the worst looking ones on the clips on Call of Duty. But it's just you don't see it when you're playing it, but it's like holy
Yeah,
shit! Like what are you
well, that's
playing
another
on?
thing. It's getting hard for people to see what games look like unless like what people. I mean, I guess that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is like it's getting crazy to see like graphics on like clips nowadays because like when you're watching stuff through YouTube, there's compression and stuff. But when you play games nowadays, it's even crazier in person. If you have a good TV that can play it good, like nothing you can watch on the internet can do those video games justice anymore. Like unless you're
Nah, you're bugging. I mean, I understand it compresses it, but you can totally see the difference. I watch a lot of Warzone clips because I'm garbage, and I just enjoy watching them.
I don't mean just Warzone I just mean like video games in general, like all the new stuff they're showing, like it's kind of getting hard,
Yeah,
like
but people
because
buy
you're
third
not getting the
party,
same experience.
but
You're not
people
getting
buy
like
third
that.
party capture devices that are pretty expensive, and they get some 4K, like they get some good quality clips.
No, I'm not saying anything about the clips, but like it's just the fidelity in general of video games.
Hmm.
Because like you sitting right in front of your TV playing the game, I don't know. I get maybe I don't watch as many clips.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear. You're wrong. No, I'm just.
Yeah, whatever.
So
That's
anyway,
what he
Jared.
wants, guys.
Not Jared. Devin's been dominating this conversation. What's up with you, Jared? How's what's that game called? No Man's Sky? I was watching some clips about that the other day.
Great. I can't wait to get out next gen, honestly. It's going to be incredible. Right now, it's tolerable. I like it a lot, but there's some frame rate stuff. And when I can get 60 on No Man's Sky, 60 frames, that's going to be a special day.
Silky smooth on next gen.
Yeah. I can't wait for it. But honestly, I can't do anything about it. So,
It's on everything, right?
yeah, it's on everything. Yeah. But it's like what you can do in that game right now. It's like this is just incredible. And some of the worlds you find, they're so unique and diverse. It's pretty special. I play with my brother sometimes, and we go.
How is that crossplay?
Yep, you can play it on anything.
Gotta stream that.
Yeah, it's so much fun, and you can
build an empire.
Seriously, yeah, you can find some pretty special places. I found a planet yesterday that was a mechanical planet. It just had like these mechanical like plants and stuff. So cool with the like.
It's crazy the stuff that game can do.
Yeah, it says the whole game is playable in VR too.
Yes, it is. Yep. That was from their
You got a VR headset?
Most recent update. Not me. Rich did, right?
Yes, I honestly still have it, and it's like in the closet, buried under a bunch of stuff.
Dude, you should play that in VR. Let's all play together. That'd be funny as hell to watch Rich stumble around in VR.
Oh man,
nah, dude, I had VR for a minute, but it just got too wild. The kids were just like, "Can I use it?" Like all day, they were just trying to get back into VR and just watching videos
Kids
and
like,
stuff.
let me back in that cyber world, Dad.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm sick of the real world.
I have to
Get
do that
me
with
out of
everything, and it sucks because we're all digital and internet hungry. But for them, I'm like, I want them to be like kind of kids for as long as possible because they're gonna get sucked into it. But like their phones, they have timers on their phones. The TV has timers. Like everything has timers.
I feel the other way about it, man. I feel like kids are they're gonna like my kids are gonna outgrow video games. Well, maybe not my son. I know my daughter is. It's fun to watch her play video games now, but like once girls hit a certain age, they're just like, I don't know. They just want to do other things, girl stuff. Not that video games isn't girl stuff. I'm not saying that, but like, like other girl things. They're more concerned about doing makeup and social media, typical girl things.
I don't know, man. I think cyberpunk is gonna become reality. Just like everything else in our past.
Oh, that's for sure coming.
Yeah.
Yep. And even more so, like even things like think about the cell phones, how they evolve so quick. When that actually attaches to people in a way that they can grasp it, it's going to be over.
Before
as quick as the phones were made from bricks to whatever this is in my pocket, it's going to evolve overnight.
And
Can't wait till I could just wear it over my eyes.
Yeah, they have them. I mean, it used to seem so foreign to be like, oh, they're gonna put a cell phone chip in your head, but now you're like, hurry up, dude.
No, what I really
I think
want
it'd
is
be
Microsoft HoloLens.
Yeah,
They have
I
them
think it'd
though.
be contacts.
What do you mean
They're
contact?
just expensive.
Contacts you put in your eyes.
Oh, no, I think they're just
That
gonna
freaks me
put
out.
that shit in the back of your head, like Elon Musk, like he wants to do.
With the Neuralink, yeah. I think people are too scared though. So what's going to bring people over that bridge is going to be some kind of adaptive hardware, whether it's
I
a
think
lens.
HoloLens will do that. HoloLens looks crazy, dude. I think.
But HoloLens hasn't it been out, and it was pretty much like hated.
Yes and
It's
no.
too expensive right now. And they're like I see you pulled it up, and like I guess a lot of people are trying to use it for like industry, and
Yeah.
I mean I think if people looked at it and if they could get it, it's not at like a really good consumer price yet. It's like,
and it's too bulky.
it's like over $1,000.
Battery.
I mean, dude, for what it does, I would not mind. It like makes your life just, I don't know, technology, dude.
Your life is way better when you just get into that VR. You just
It's not VR though, it's AR. It
know.
makes so like
what is it doing? Is it casting what you have pulled up into into your space?
No, dude, it's like, I guess it's got like its own little operating system, dude. You can like set up like walls in your house to just have screens or like other things like boards or other programs and stuff like that. You could like picture like you're looking at a blank wall and you got the HoloLens on. Now you're watching YouTube on your wall. You're like, I need to go in the other room. Like you can reach out with your hand and like grab the screen. Like obviously you're not going to feel it, but you'll see yourself holding it, and you can like walk into another room with it, throw it up on another wall, close the program. It's like watching old movies and people are like touching holograms and moving stuff.
Yeah.
But like no one sees it. It's just you interacting with it.
Yep. That's cool.
The thing some groups have started doing too is like Zoom 2.0 basically is like what was that movie Captain America when they were all sitting in that like office on the top floor and they're all like just holograms. Like pretty much that's what they started using it for in industry. And then like with CAD and what's the other thing called? Like engineering, they could like have the product that they're building and they can have it in their hands and like move it around.
Yeah, that's incredible. Yeah. When you can start doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
The problem I see with this isn't the technology, it's more of the hardware. I think, Rich, you're right. This like once it gets in your head, it's over.
I don't want. That's why I think HoloLens is perfect because it's on your head. You can take it off.
I know, but it's just, I don't know. It's one of those things that people got to put on. If I could put like a contact in or something and just go about my day and not have it impede me in any way, that's going to change my life. But having that on when I'm home is like, okay, cool, but it's not going to change my life.
Dude, I don't mean to be esoteric, but I've been kind of wrestling with this concept in my mind because, I don't know about you, Dev, but they talk about the Book of Revelations and the Mark of the Beast and like all this stuff that people rejected. And then you kind of have like Joe Rogan on one side who's kind of pushing people in a middle way. And then you got, Tim Pool at Timcast. And I feel like we're all getting swimmingly pushed slowly to this idea like, nah, it's cool. Because like before we were like, nah, I'm never going to put that thing in my head. And now we're just kind of like, yeah, no, whatever. It's put it in. Who cares?
I mean, I don't think that people are like put it like the Neuralink thing is still pretty wide. Maybe there's some people out there that are ready for it, but I don't think the majority of people are like. If you took a poll of everyone in America, I bet you more than like 75% would be like, yeah, I'm not putting that shit in my brain.
Okay,
absolutely.
But
I think it's
you're bugging.
Than that. Yep.
No, you're bugging because you're thinking about an age group. If you only poll a certain age group, they're gonna be like 100%. When can you put it in? Like, can you do it now? Like, yeah, if you're over 30, 25, 35, that percentage is gonna poll like, fuck no, get that shit out of here. But anything under, if you start out showing kids this crazy stuff and cartoons and this and that, they're just gonna like chill. That's where they start.
Yeah,
that's why they start with the children.
Yeah, it's just I mean, if it works, great. I'm not worried about my I mean, I guess yeah, people could
Well,
be like controlling like stuff. Could
It's
you
a
have
far
something
way
putting a
off.
signal in your brain? But like,
nah, I don't know. I
if there's
think
fail safes, then I'd be okay with it. If there's like a way that if you can show me a video that's showing like, hey, this is how this works, and what I mean, I don't know. Technology can be hacked, bro.
well, think
It's weird.
about
That's why I'm saying HoloLens, dude. I'm not putting it in my fucking
But
head.
you have some kind of, if you want to avoid hacking, you have some kind of biosignature that they need. So they would
Somebody
actually
will hack it, dude. Some
your
troll will hack it,
of your
just
heart or
like they hack the
something.
stock market.
nah. Well, I think that's where humans come in again because it's hard to. Yes, you can control us to a certain extent, but it seems like humans always find a way to overcome. So there's gonna be just like the Matrix. I mean, I hate to always use this movie, but we're gonna figure out how to beat the system that they put into us because we just like the GameStop thing and the stock market, like it's taken years for the average person, but the elites have been gaming the stock market for years, and now like the average people are like, hey, we have these sites with Reddit now. We got 10 million people. We can just buy one stock. So they figured out how to game the market in that
Yep.
type of
Yeah.
way.
Now they are the market. If that's the case,
They're gonna
if they
shut.
continue,
Yeah.
that they're the market.
Every time I watch that HoloLens presentation, I'm just like,
Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
distracting
I
you
need
guys.
this.
That's ridiculous.
I
It's a
need it.
pretty neat. It's not that I don't like it. I just think there's that bridge between like a physical thing and much
That's
smaller or an
that's like the
integration.
original one. It is smaller now. That the one she's wearing is like a really old model. It's almost like glasses now.
Have you seen the haptic feedback suits that people got now, like the vest and like the belts and
Ooh,
stuff that people are wearing? I forget what
yeah.
it's. I can't even spell it, so I don't even. But
With like
let's
the
see.
gloves that have like the things that on the back of them that like put tension on it, so it makes it almost feel like you're holding
Nah,
something. Or
kinda,
the
but
ones in the front. It's got, or
it's
is it the ones with like electric?
yeah, it's like a
I don't
vest,
know.
and it feels like a speaker. And I mean, it not feels like a speaker, but they're saying like you can feel bass and you can feel like every. Oh, let's see if I can. All right, here we go, right here.
Oh, you're talking about the Wooger thing?
I don't remember what it's called, but this is. Ooh, look at this guy's kind of sexy. What's up, guy? But nah, this has got to
Wow.
be ill. Imagine getting hit like pop, pop, oh shit, like ugh,
Yeah, I want
Jesus.
that in video games too, dude.
See what I mean? So the next generation of our kids are gonna see this. It's gonna be super cheap at Walmart. You know, remember how they had the cases that you just put your phone in for like $2? The VR cases. They're gonna have some cheap ass Wish
Yeah.
one, and kids are gonna be like, "Yo, get me in!" Like, what are we waiting for?
Yeah, that's gonna be me.
See,
That HoloLens is wow, $3,500.
Like, yo, how you crank this thing up? Let's go.
we're gonna have to start a GoFundMe to buy it, and like, how are we gonna decide who's gonna use it? Like, it's gonna be like a step kid. Like, you got it on Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, it's gonna be.
Oh man.
What was that other movie, Ready Player One? Like, it's all coming. The pods, like, it's just, it's coming.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Travel
know.
is going to be the big one soon. I think that's the next giant leap.
Travel?
Travel.
Oh yeah,
How we get around.
yeah. There was I think a new law passed in New Hampshire, maybe, where they just passed a law that flying cars can land on state roads or something like that. Like some random ass law
Wow.
that they just
Bro,
snuck
you know
in.
what that means?
It's
That means because there's a
already
rich
here.
person in New Hampshire who was like, I'm about to buy one of them fucking flying cars, so I need to get some money together to get a bill passed.
Exactly.
There's already a few. There's already
That's
a
the
few
only reason for that.
already here. I think that's for the transportation drones. You know,
Oh yeah, yeah,
the,
yeah,
the transportation drones from China and stuff. They're coming.
yeah. Dude, after watching that new Boston Dynamics video, there is literally no job that's safe. Every job is gone. You're like, oh well, I'm a handyman at this apartment complex. Well, there's gonna be a robot to do it. My job, it's gone. All jobs are fucking gone.
No,
Not
no
mine.
robot can do.
Not mine. Mine's too technical.
Hell no, you're both bugging.
I no. We already programmed them. We already programmed the robots. The technology is the robots. We just have to program them.
I mean, I guess there's gonna be repairmen and programmers, but I just don't.
No, that's what I'm saying, bro. We need gorilla arms. Cut my arms off. Give me the robot arms. I'll do it.
Dude,
Keep the
you know,
job in.
right?
Good, like hardworking American hands.
Yeah,
You
you're gonna.
imagine setting up your arms in a certain way so they just do things, and you just sit there, and your arms are just flailing around.
That's life hacks.
Really
Yeah.
crazy. Like
Devin,
life hacks for real.
precision. You're just like,
Devin's gonna be the first person to sign up for the robotic game, and then in the same day be the first person to rip his dick off.
Look, there's no manual.
And then he's gonna be back like, "Hey, can I get a robotic dick by any chance?"
Just do it all.
Do you
Cut
guys?
the legs off.
You're like, just keep my head. That's all I need.
No, I didn't keep my torso.
Your hair's not gonna grow this. If you guys watch this video, right?
What video?
This Boston Dynamics video.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's
that Honda I own now.
I can't.
Yep.
Every time I watch these, I just picture those guns with the robots in their hands because one day it's fucking inevitable. That robot with just a turret on its back, not an arm.
Yeah, definitely. They're trying to put it all good too. I watched another video like, oh, well, we have this robot and it's gonna be taught to like retrieve things for you in your house, and then like it's gonna be like super and like and it's gonna kill you whenever you get out of line. Like,
People are buying rich evil people are buying that and putting guns. Fuck having henchmen that can betray you. Just put robots outside your door with guns.
That was the problem with the first wars, and that's why they started putting people on LSD and speed and stuff, because they didn't want to go around killing other people for no reason. And that's why DARPA, put in like video. Well, they were some of the first inventors of this.
Are we gonna have robot wars? If nobody else to send people to wars, you'll be like, yo, my robots are gonna fucking destroy your robots. Why can't we just scale it down? Why can't we just have like each country Gundam battles? Boom, no more wars.
All I can think of is old school Power Rangers and just having like cities destroyed by huge robots.
You see the giant one that they made?
No. What is
There's
it?
a giant
one in Japan? Yeah, dude.
It's like 8 stories tall or something stupid.
They're like, oh, just in case Godzilla comes back.
Super real. It moves, but it's not like something from like the show where it's gonna like do a
not yet
jumping spinning kick or some shit like that.
Well, they're waiting for Godzilla. They're like, one of these days he's gonna come out. We're gonna need him.
They know something.
Yeah.
They knew something.
You thought Nessie was real.
Yeah, there it is.
No, is this the video? Oh wow.
No, you click. It was the one right above it.
No, this is it.
Oh, this is the ad. Dude, I don't get ads on YouTube, so I was like, "What is playing right now?"
This isn't
dude?
an ad. This is but I think it's just the run.
That's the robot.
My bad, dude. I'm on a delay. I'm watching this on YouTube on my TV in my room while doing this on my phone. So like, I just barely got in that Boston Dynamic robot dance before you moved on to the next thing. That's why I was like, wait, what video are you talking about?
60 foot tall. Wow. It should be. I have my my virtual camera from OBS on, so you should be able to see it in real time.
Well, I just have my phone down. I'm just using the mic on it. I'm watching this on the big TV, so I have to like squint down at small images on a smaller screen.
So is this the one, Jared, that you guys are talking about? This.
That's the one.
Yeah.
But it doesn't even. Oh, this is
It
weird.
moves around. I don't know if it walks yet, but it moves around.
That's just the first model. That's like Mark 1. So like 30 years from now, when they have like the Mark 4 or whatever, and that thing has rocket boosters on it, and they're going to fight Cthulhu in space or whatever is coming.
Seeing that flying at you.
Oh my god! Like I said, all it made me think of is old school Power Rangers just destroying towns.
I can't wait to see the one that America makes. It's not gonna have swords on it. It's just gonna have guns.
It's just gonna have a giant
and
dick.
more guns. No, it's not gonna be so obscene. It's gonna have like a giant piece over it, like giant ornate piece covering it.
It's gonna continuously play America, fuck yeah. Like that's all you're gonna hear. Like, damn.
Oh man, that reminds me of that. What is that movie?
Team America, World Police. Say you won't die, and I'll have sex with you right now. I won't die.
Good.
The best. Yeah, I have all this worthless information in my head. My wife always says that to me. She's like, "Man, you have so much like useless information." I'm like, "I know. I don't know where I keep it. It's just in there."
Oh man, giant robots, man. That's the future.
Dude, the world is gonna be crazy soon, and I feel like the Bible says whatever. Oh, we're gonna have Armageddon, but I'm starting to believe the Zodiac people who just say we're moving
Yeah.
into a new new era.
Era. I hope we're not moving into an error.
Like error.
Seems like it.
Just 404 blue screen. The world crashes.
That was last year.
Oh my god, so bad. 2020. I don't think 2021 is going to be any better.
Back to the robot thing. I don't think that robots will take over jobs, because I don't think like there would be uprisings before people would let that happen. Like if too many jobs are lost to robots, I mean, yeah, we'd have to fight the robots.
I think
the rich
before
people
that happens,
but
people will start buying the robots to do their job so that they make money off of them before, like,
ooh, that's another smart
it's like,
idea.
oh, you got robots? Yeah, they
Like buying a car.
Where are you guys
working.
living? The manufacturing sector, especially with cars, has moved into so much robotics. I go to Callaway Golf.
Well, I work in like a special part of manufacturing. I do like plastic, and it's very technical.
But with the Green New Deal, they're probably gonna try and get rid of. Anyway, so what I was saying is,
bro, you can't kill plastic, bro. Fuck that, plastic for life. Shout out NEX or shout out Next Generation.
There's a bunch of college girls that actually invented a microbe that eats it. So,
well, we make biofilm, dude. We make biodegradable plastic at my place. We make this one stuff that is made out. Well, I don't know what it's made out of now because it's like glue, dude. But a few years ago, we had this stuff that came in, and it was made out of potatoes. And when you put it through the machine, it smelled like the fair, like French fries, and like I don't know, it was crazy. And it was like the weirdest feeling film, but yeah, it's biodegradable. I don't remember who it was for, but they don't.
Is that biodegradable stuff, and they're like, yeah, it's biodegradable. You just have to biodegrade it a certain way. It's like, isn't that just recycling?
You gotta add chemicals to it. It's like it's degradable. You just gotta add chemicals to it. You just gotta pour kerosene on it and then light it on fire.
I was like, oh, okay. No, it doesn't biodegrade by itself. Like, what?
It's biodegradable. You just got to shoot it into the sun and throw it in a volcano, and it goes away. Like, oh, all right.
Great.
Just gotta send it out into the ocean and let the sun break it down.
Dude, what's gonna happen? I know we were supposed to talk about pop culture and stuff, but I had a feeling
pop culture is the world.
Yeah, true.
What is pop culture though? Like, what is that really? So is that
everything now, dude? Because of social media, everything's pop culture.
Well, is it like is it the majority? What the majority thinks like culture is?
Yeah.
Does that make it the pop?
Look at this. Oh my god.
Yeah,
no, something's gonna happen because we can't. I think we have to move into the 21st century. Like we really do. Right now, Dev, I'm showing that ocean of plastic that's just in the middle of
cool.
Just to make you feel good.
I'm from Florida, I'm from South Florida, where like anything that's not at sea level is a mountain of trash covered in grass.
True.
Have you ever seen those like landfills that like are just like all it is just trash underneath, and it's like covered with grass, and then they have like pipes coming out of the ground, and at night you see blue flames shooting out of it from all the methane being released.
And don't they have like huge sinkholes because it's like just falling apart?
Probably.
Not because it's falling apart. I mean, I guess yeah, it is falling apart. Sinkholes are the world falling apart, but whatever, bro. Florida's cool.
That's like, I don't know.
Florida's got Disney.
I know.
I'll be there this year. So,
I wonder if more kids died from alligator attacks in Disney than COVID. Sorry, my brain just went sideways.
I would say babies for sure.
Oh man. Yeah, I feel bad. What's up, kid? Sorry.
I was just saying, I went to Disney like a year and a half ago, and like I've been to Disney so many times, but I'd never thought about gators in the water like that. until that kid got snatched up by it. Then when I went to Disney, I was like, anytime we're near water, I'm like, watch out, hold my kid's pet.
Yeah. Yeah, there's yeah. I wonder what's the statistic on that actually. Let's see.
I don't think Disney left that out. It's
Yeah.
Disney.
They're
They're
like
paying people.
they're like
We're gonna announce all of them right now. Here you go.
they're like
I'm sure that
COVID.
family whose baby got
Oh,
in got
look
a
at this!
big
Look at
old
this!
check.
I put gator attacks. The first one, or the second one is Florida. Gator attacks man. Gator attacks Disney. The fourth one. So there's got to be a couple. Which Disney? Yeah, they're suppressed though. They're all a couple of years old. 2018,
Yeah, dude.
2016.
How many of those water park?
Oh, dude, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
So when you
How
going
do they
back to
keep
Disney?
those snakes out, dude?
Foot
How do they
off.
keep? Dude, I took my kids, dude. We're good. Only reason me and my wife want to go back is go visit that Star Wars shit.
Yeah, that Star Wars stuff is cool. I got to
Yo,
see
Disney's cool.
it.
The idea of Disney's awesome until you fucking go to Disney, and then you're like, it's like any other amusement park, but like even worse because there's so many fucking people there all the time. Everything's overpriced. There's nothing that's not reasonably priced, and
Oh,
like you gotta wait in lines. But like, dude, the idea of Disneyland is so awesome.
Mickey Mouse
Yep.
is a Mexican.
That
That was such a great Dave Chappelle joke. Uppercut him right in his face. Heard a kid scream, Mickey Mouse is a Mexican.
when he's like, what was that? Where he's like, I was high in my room. I was just singing all the cartoon characters. Singing with Mickey Mouse, like, boom, 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 boom.
Go clean up your room.
Oh, wasn't that like a Tyrone Bigham thing?
Yeah.
He was like, that's how I
Tyrone.
started out, sniffing markers in my room.
Yeah. So anyway, we got to name this one ADD Cast, like usual.
Hold on, I'm going to popculture.com real quick.
Hey.
Here we go. Carrie Underwood. Something about her.
We wasn't talking about
Oh,
her.
did you guys? No one's even talking about the Super Bowl, dude.
Oh yeah, I had to say congratulations to the new. What did I call him? The new Tampa Brady Gronkaneers.
No, yeah, I saw that. Dude, he's got 7 rings. Come on, he's a goat.
Yeah, I mean, I felt bad for Mahomes, man. I was watching these
Dude,
replays, and
They
he was
steamrolled
getting.
them.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
fucking
Woo.
his offensive line just couldn't stop them.
He was getting mollywopped, and I don't even use that word a lot. Ever, actually. I don't think I ever used mollywopped.
This is the first time you've ever used it.
Game. I
What'd
mean,
you
it
say?
wasn't it was kind of a boring game. It wasn't hugely exciting. They just like were all over Mahomes, so they just destroyed him.
Yeah.
I think
I
that
was
was their
looking for a
strat. They were
better
just like,
match,
gonna put
but that was
pressure on him.
that strategy was ridiculous. Right on point.
Like, if you can't throw the ball to no one, they can't
Right.
score.
He's diving, like whipping them.
That
Crazy.
throw was crazy when he was diving and he threw it and it just like bounced off the dude's hand and he was just, you seen his face and he was like, you just had to catch it, bro. That throw is nuts though. Let's
I
see.
think he was like spinning around too.
Yeah, he did like a.
Yeah,
What is it?
there was a few that were like, whoa, okay, but most of them when he was falling, he's just throwing them in somewhere.
He's,
You know,
he's so good though. I mean, I don't know who. I don't want to speak on Brady for next year, but I think he's gonna come back better than ever. You seen him limping around the whole game because his foot was all tore up, his toe or whatever.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Oh, this is the hit I'm talking about. I'm sure you can't see it,
The
Dev.
excuses.
Oh God, imagine being in
Yo,
the
you
middle.
guys saw the streaker?
Yeah, I saw it in the
Yeah.
morning.
Oh man, that's
Did they-
crazy.
is that showing it?
Yeah. Oh, the streaker or the one he got hit?
Oh no, when he got hit.
No, yeah, that hit where he's just like everyone was like, "Yo, let's hit him at the same time."
And potentially hurt ourselves, but fuck it, let's just get that fool.
Right?
don't
It's
know-
the Super
I don't know
Bowl, bro. It's the
how
last game of the season.
Flag, honestly, that was like they hit him, he threw
They
it
couldn't
great.
have known.
But
They
now
couldn't have known.
Now you need to like stop Like look at the guy. It's like. Bleh.
And then if you look, the other guy's like still right, like wrenching his neck. Like, oh, dude, he's just getting it.
He's like, does he have the ball? Does he have the ball?
It's the orgy I don't want to be a part of. Yeah, man. Oh,
No, I worked during the game. I just watched like all the clips and stuff that came up instantly.
Look at that
social
guy's
media.
helmet. His same teammates like crotch.
yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. They're like, hey, we might injure ourselves, but screw it.
Squish him.
Streaker, let's see.
There. Where is it?
Dude, when he gets tackled, I guess the guy who tackled him was like, I saw something today. I guess he used to be like a linebacker or something when he was in high school, but it looked like he couldn't wait to tackle someone on the Super Bowl field. Like, just wait till you see the clip.
Well, you remember Homeboy, what's J-Lo's husband, A-Rod, and they said he was like microdosing steroids like every game. Like he had like a chew or something that he would chew just in between like shit. And so those NFL players are definitely microdosing steroids.
Oh, that tackle was great.
Yeah, he just couldn't wait to.
This is that streaker, yeah. He broke a couple of tackles.
He said, "Was that him? If you give me your ticket, I'll streak."
Where? I didn't even see that.
In that video, if you go back, it says
Oh
it shows.
yeah, right here. If you give me your extra ticket, I promise I'll streak the field. In the fourth, probably. Who knows?
I wonder if it's the same guy.
Probably. I'm guessing it is.
He didn't even really streak. He just like ran on the field and pulled his butt out.
Yeah, I'm sure if you get naked, it's probably way worse than just running around in a cute ass whatever that's called.
Yeah, he had something on.
Look at these tackles that he broke, though.
You probably get hit with like a million fucking like chat like exposing yourself to child charges, dude.
True, registered sex offender. You're just hit. Hell yeah.
For a touchdown.
Nowadays, especially like everyone would be suing the NFL Network.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's only a 500 cash bond.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's Florida. They're like, whatever.
He pulled his butt cheeks out. He ran on the field, pulled his butt out.
I'm sure. Oh, they were trying to kill his homeboy.
Oh, dude, the tackle, dude. The tackle at the end is just. He just comes in from the side like, let's go.
He's like sliding in for the touchdown. You ain't taking me down, son. Yeah, it looks like the same guy. Those sweet cheeks he's got on him.
You guys see any of the commercials? You like any of those? I saw an Eminem commercial that was amazing.
Like the rapper, like cringe Eminem, or like cool, like candy Eminem.
Candy.
Oh,
candy. It was pretty good.
Not gonna lie, I went to a buddy's house to watch the game, and I kind of watched it, but I was eating and talking, and I watched most of it. But anytime the commercials came on, I just got up and walked away.
Yeah, there's a few good ones. The Eminem one, oh my god, just handing. There are people handing people like packs of M&Ms and saying sorry for doing.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
Sorry, I'm gonna kick your seat all flight. Keeps them a pack of M&Ms and they're on like a plane.
Yeah,
I don't think I've seen any commercials.
And then
I just haven't really been looking though.
Not that name, man. I'm trying to remember the lady's name, Karen. They're like, here.
Oh yeah, sorry, Karen. For what?
Here's a M&Ms. Sorry, Karen. Like, why? It's like for call. Or no, she said, sorry for calling you Karen. She's like, oh, my name is Karen. She's like, oh, here, have another bag.
Yeah. You said Cannon and it reminded me. Did you see that Nick Cannon got his hosting spot back on Wild 'N Out?
Of course, yo. Who was gonna take that? I mean, they could have gave it to what's that homeboy's name? I guess.
He didn't want it, I guess.
Yeah, it's got to be like Nick. Everyone hates on Nick Cannon, but it's got to be big shoes to fill.
It's wild that they gave it back to him, though. Like, well, not that they gave it back to him, but like just the whole situation. Because like I've been seeing a lot of people like upset about it. Like, oh, this is bullshit. He can say this about certain race of people, but like, I mean, I don't know. It's a crazy situation. Not that I'm not saying like he should have got that back or nothing. I'm just like the whole situation around it. It's like, oof.
What? You know what? I don't. cancel culture to me is corny. Like, you can't
Yeah.
do anything. They're going back in time in a history with that whole Marjorie. I mean, I didn't look too much into that
In
lady.
10 years, we might be arrested for this podcast.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I think about that all the time. Like, who knows what's gonna happen? Probably nothing's gonna happen. But it's like, you know,
Shut it down. Shut it down.
you guys, both of you guys have known me for, Devin, you've known me for over 10 years now. Jared's known me for probably 20, whatever, 25. So you guys know, my problems that I've had. Yesterday I was talking about I didn't get too deep into it, but I was talking about like the drinking problems I had. And it's like, you guys know firsthand. There's a couple of guys, you, Joel, my nephew, you guys know, like, yeah, this guy shouldn't drink at all.
There's a few. There's a few.
I can't do it. I wish I could, but nah, it's not possible.
At least you know that. That's a
And you can be like, no, I'm just not going to do that. Some people are like, fuck it.
Yeah.
most people with that don't say that. They're like, well, oh well.
Hey, do me a favor and talk for 2 seconds. We might have to end it soon, but I got to tell these kids to brush their teeth and get ready for bed.
Yeah, I got to get rid of those too.
Talking for 2 seconds. 2-second talk.
What were we just talking about?
I have no idea. Oh, addiction maybe.
Well, that's depressing. I don't want to talk about
that. Super Bowl.
no.
Super Bowl was cool.
Yeah, I worked during the Super Bowl.
That halftime show was gonna be cool, and it was weird, man. It was like a music video that went bad.
I never really cared for the halftime show. I feel like the halftime show is more for like the people at the show.
That's totally true. Yeah.
I don't think like that there's a point of watching it at home. I think at home they should prepare a nice little fun television program for us that we watch while everyone else gets to watch the halftime show.
Yeah.
Like
Hey, we got
sports documentary. I wouldn't mind watching this like a little mini, docu-series.
Oh, yo, you always look like a wild child. We got some children who want to say hello. The camera's over there. Say hi to Jared and Devin, and then
Hello.
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 hello. It's Alexa and Alina.
How's it going?
I think he likes his head.
Your shoes are bad.
Sad story. They put Cyrus down the other day, and the girls went and stayed with him while he did it.
Oh man.
Oh man.
That was so
And it was so
Was he
sad.
getting
What was that?
He was limping pretty bad last year when I saw him.
Yeah, he was having tons of problems. All different types of problems, just like from digestion issues to hair issues to he was just
Do you
going
have
deaf.
any more pets?
whole new ocean.
All right, good night, guys. Brush your teeth, please. Love you. Anyway, sorry, what'd you say? Do I have any more pets?
Yeah.
No.
Do you plan on getting any more?
What was that?
Do you plan on getting any more?
Not right now. No.
Yeah. I got, dude, I have one dog and 4 cats, and like every now and then that thought comes in my head. I'm like, God damn, I gotta deal with all these motherfucking animals dying. Like, it's just gonna be sad as fuck 5 times. Like, fuck.
Man, you should do it all at once and just get it over with.
Dude, I was just gonna joke around. I'd be like, when I think about that, I'm like, I just get a flash of like being a murderer in my head. I'm like, I should just do it all at once right now. Just on my terms.
Yeah, it'd probably be easier for the kids. You go to Disney, come back like, where's Fluffy? Like, who?
Who?
Yeah, that's not funny. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally.
You could always just blame it on the neighbor and have him come over and have him say,
My neighbors got a vicious dog.
Or just be like, yo, there's a new strain of COVID. It goes after dogs and cats. Crazy.
My wife's not gonna believe that.
Well, just get her into. I don't know. Well, anyway, guys, thank you. These are the fun ADD Cast. Hold on 1 second. Let me close this door while we wrap this up. Not to be a super biter, but I listen to a lot of different podcasts, and I kind of just took things from all the podcasts I like, and I think one of the best things is the JRE kind of his style, where he just gets his friends and they do all sorts of different stuff. You know, I didn't want to get pigeonholed. I do love tinfoil hat. I do love, you know, right wing, center, like Tim Pool. But I also like just doing whatever. And these are like the whatever cast. So I appreciate you guys coming on and just shooting the shit with me for an hour.
Absolutely.
No problem.
Yeah.
Fun to be.
Yeah, I mean, one of these days we should probably have a topic. Or I was thinking the other thing that we can do is like the Jake Paul versus Mayweather, or like just do some weird like what do they call them?
Like reviews, I guess.
No, like where we watch it like live and just, you know, we won't stream obviously. Yeah, yeah. We'll just like
talk about what we're watching.
Yeah.
Shoot the shit about it.
Joe Rogan does the fight companion, or you know,
Tom's like watch with us.
Yeah. Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer just did the Super Bowl where they just I didn't watch it. I didn't buy it, but yeah. So I was thinking we should plan with, or even like a movie or something, like a new movie that's coming out.
Yeah.
That sounds dope. Everything's going straight to home video now. So, what is that home video? I sound old as shit.
I know. Remember when PlayStation first announced they're like, "Oh, we're going all digital. We're not gonna have any physical copies," and everyone freaked out, including GameStop, obviously. But now it's like, bro, it's the easiest way. It's the fastest way. I don't even want a physical copy.
Oh, it's going.
Yeah. Well, I like my physical copies with my Nintendo stuff for some reason. I don't know why.
Nintendo's different though. There's some.
I don't know why though.
I don't blame you one bit.
It's like you just want to. Well, also like Nintendo don't be releasing their shit like that. You can buy like the backwards compatibility on Xbox is so crazy. It goes back to like the first generation. So like, if you have it or if you want to get it digitally, for the most part, you can get that shit. But Nintendo, like, if you want to play anything on GameCube, you got to go find a GameCube or hope you still have one and like go purchase that shit. Like, that's why I don't know. Like, if you just have it physically, you got it forever. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't blame you with Nintendo for sure, but everything else, I don't like. When video games wise, nostalgia, it's just not there for me. I am digital everything. It's just way easier. You can download what I need. Good to go.
Well, especially with Devan was bringing up Game Pass and stuff. Like I can log into my Xbox account right on my PC and just do whatever.
Yep.
You don't even need the game. You don't even need to download this everywhere. You can play it on your phone and not have. You can just do it through the cloud.
And the super whack thing is I would buy the physical copy, get it home, put it in, and you still got to download it anyway. It's like, what's the point, bro?
Yeah, what's the point?
Yeah.
With such large games.
Yeah. They're like, here.
Yeah, they can't get the speeds they want right.
Once everything's on like flash memory, like SSD, it's not like.
Yeah.
Like if I can get a physical a cartridge or like a memory stick that has the whole game, I put it in and it works like a little SSD reader or some shit like that. I wouldn't.
That's why those memory cards and those memory sticks, like the Nintendo style that you put in, that's why they're so awesome, because they're so instant. They're there. You plug it in.
And they can make up to huge sizes. You can have up to like, well, yeah, I think they have like pretty large sizes. Nintendo just doesn't buy and like it cost like in terms of distribution of games, like that's why you don't see a lot of like super high end games on there, because like even if they could put it on there, it would cost a lot to have such a large cartridge like memory size, and like they'd sell it at a higher price. That's why everyone was surprised that they got The Witcher 3. I'm not sure if all of it's on cartridge. Maybe it is. I think I don't think I had to download anything.
Dude, some of these new SSDs or eMMCs, whatever they're called, they have heat sinks on them now because they're so big.
Yeah.
It's like...
And they get hot.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But anyway, thank you for joining us for another ADD Cast. I think I'm just going to call these ones ADD Cast.
Try to end it. We went off topic.
I'm going to go watch my, what I ate today anyway, so...
Remember when we bought those Samsung watches to do like challenges and stuff, and we used them for like 2 weeks?
You cut it out real hard there.
Oh, I said, remember when we got those Samsung watches, those to do like we were gonna do activities or whatever with each other, and we used it for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I have mine. I wear it.
No,
Everywhere.
I still wear mines every day. I mean, I kind of got really used to it. Like, I don't use any of the tracking or anything, but I kind of just like having a watch again.
It's there. Yep. It's pretty convenient.
Boomers.
Anyway, whatever.
I track all mine through a keto carb manager. That's what I've been doing.
Oh yeah, how you been doing with that?
Awesome, man. I love it. Last week I started February 1st, and I'm down more than 12 pounds. So
really,
most of that is the beer, you know.
Oh, are you still sticking to, I mean, somewhat to the January plan, the dryness?
Yeah, it's over. I'm in February.
No, I know, but I'm saying, are you still kind of sticking to it?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. I like it a lot. I bought some ciders last night, and I had a few seltzers over at the Super Bowl. So, but in general, a lot less of it.
Yeah.
So, and when it comes to beers, like the specialty beers, those are like through the roof in carbs. Like one beer is more than I have in the whole day. So,
gotcha.
Not having that's in it, it's a plus in any direction. So.
Well, all right,
Yep.
ladies, we're going to have a podcast about counting calories and watching our carbs. Catch you next time. See you later, guys.